Yeah! How about them Cowboys, baby? How about them freaking Cowboys? Now, listen, I know you're probably thinking, Jason, you're always negative. Let me be positive for a day. And I'm going to talk about this. Let's do this. So, the Cowboys had themselves a game. They were pretty fantastic if you ask me. Now, before we get into the game, make sure you like, comment, share, unsubscribe. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press that post notification bell so you never, ever miss any of our Cowboys videos, if you know what I'm talking about. Now, let's talk about this game, and I'll get to like my actual summary takeaways in a little bit. The Cowboys destroyed the Vikings in a 40-3 win in Minnesota. As the title says, everybody showed up to party. Everybody. Micah showed up. Micah Parsons showed up. Schultz showed up after a while of not showing up. Lawrence showed up. Everybody showed up. Diggs, shadowing Jefferson, showed up. They all bounced back. Our O-line bounced back. Awesome. Now, if you thought that the Cowboys were going to blow out the Vikings by 37 points by a score of 40-3, raise your hands. And if you raise your hands, you're a damn dirty ass liar. You goddamn dirty liar. Because that wasn't going to happen. I thought, again, I'm pretty sure my score was 27-10, 27-16 Vikings. Just only because they were an 8-1 team. Only because Kirk Cousins was playing better. But, well, not really. Not this game. This was a blowout game against an 8-1 team, which is now 8-2. The ground game, the receiving core, the passing game were all amazing yesterday. The Cowboys needed this after a disastrous showing last Sunday against the failing Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. They really needed it after dropping that 4-7 touchdown and, giving up that 14 or 15 points and letting them inside and all of that. But the Vikings, despite this loss and despite, by the way, being tied for 8th in the NFL and now their points percentage is at negative, they are in the negative, they will still win the NFC North this year. So they will be NFC North champions. But now they lose that second seed, if I'm not wrong. Now, Schultz dropped a score, but hey, look, it was still a good game. Normally, it was still a good showing. Normally, I'd go, hey, what the hell, Dalton Schultz? I'm still like that. Dude, we could have won by more. Look, it's not a negative. It's just more of a takeaway. Cowboys need to focus on getting him to catch more balls because it's needed. Now, for the actual takeaways, the first thing, damn, there's a big bounce back for Micah Parsons, baby, because he wasn't anywhere last week. He left the game with a knee injury. I didn't know what injury it was prior to the team saying it. And we got to take that with a grain of salt, because Dr. Jerry Jones, the doctor, you never know with him. He came back in with, he had 4 tackles, 2 sacks, and 5 quarterback hits, which, by the way, the majority of those came early on, and they came against Christian Darrisaw. By the way, he was injured with that play with Parsons and Lawrence, and he was playing like a pro. But now that he's out, that's a key problem for the Vikings going forward. Toni Pollard, here's another takeaway. Oh my God, he outsnapped Zeke. Now, he didn't outrun him. I don't think so. But he definitely outsnapped Zeke. I can say that. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh my God, Zeke is better than Pollard. Toni Pollard's better than Zeke. I don't know. But look, what I can say is he was the leading receiver or back or whatever. He was. He had 6 catches, 109 yards, and 2 scores. The swing pass that he also caught, by the way, that was all Pollard. Now, Dalton Schultz did, something we've all been waiting for him to do. We've given him a lot of crap for it. He had an awesome block downfield. He sealed the sideline, so Pollard went virtually untouched with a 30-yard score. Now, Dak also had dropped a dime, basically dropped one, and Pollard scores a 68-yard touchdown and had 15 carries for 80 yards. Say what you will. And look, I know this is a more positive video on the Cowboys. It's not going to be negative, but I'll get to the other part in a bit. Like I said, we got a few more takeaways. Listen, Toni Pollard's a star. Toni Pollard's a star. I've had not a lot of complaints about him. You cannot take this away from Toni Pollard. This was a great pickup by Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. Toni Pollard is a freaking superstar. I'm telling you right now. Toni Pollard, baby. TP. Let me know in the comments if you think the same thing. Now, another takeaway. Dak Prescott. Look, his numbers didn't look so hot. They weren't like great. Hey, but they won by 37 points. So you take these numbers any day of the week. Twice on Sundays, 3 times on Sundays. Monday, Thursday night football. NFL, Christmas games. You'll take it. Right? And is he the best player? No. Is he the best quarterback? No. But look, I did say that Kirk Cousins plays better than Dak Prescott. Kirk Cousins couldn't even get to his top drop. Kirk Cousins was hit once by Parsons, and then by Lawrence, and then by DQ, and then by Sam Williams, hit in the back of his head, and his face, and his chest. It's like he couldn't do anything. Love it. And by the way, he was strip sacked in the beginning. I don't remember who did it, but awesome. I think it was Parsons. Now, Dak Prescott went 2 of 25 for 276, 2 scores. I think I wrote that down twice. Let's see. I did. And he also dropped a touch. He also had a drop down pass dropped by Dalton Schultz. But then he also had 16 yards on the ground. Look, the ground game definitely helped out a lot. I do think that. And, hey, but Dak Prescott, look, you look at these numbers, that's an 80% for, I kind of had to look this up. It's 80%, it's about 11 yards per carry. Let's just put it that way. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Just, whatever. Next takeaway, Brett mother effing Muddy Mohor, baby. Oh! He technically kicked 2 field goals, but the goddamn effing reps are such trash at their jobs. They had to go back and review a play that happened 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes prior. They allow him to do the kick, and then they're like, oh, no, we got to review that lamb catch, which, by the way, that throw was actually really, really good. And by Prescott, and that catch, beautiful catch by Lamb. So the refs doing that was absolute bullshit. This is, honestly, the refs should be prosecuted to the extent of the law. The NFL should just drop all the referees, because teams are getting destroyed by the refs. That's the only negative of this game. We should just have a game with no refs. Just have an average fan out there. We would do better. Everyone type fuck the refs in the comments. Because, yeah, fuck you, refs. Now, look. These were 60-yard field goals. I think one was 68. He's 4 of 4. He's missed about 2 field goals this year. Or 5 or something like that. Of 5. It's the morning. So I'm yawning. However, Brett Money Mohor is here. And this is why Look, you can't pay your kickers too much. I'm sorry. Brett Mohor is money this year. Brett Money Mohor. He's absolutely freaking killing it. Now, my last takeaway before I get to the summary. Look, the defense came back this week. This was a freaking comeback. Justin Jefferson is a good player. He's awesome. Not this week. Where the hell were you, JJ? Where the hell you was, boy? I ain't see you, boy. Where the hell was you? Where the hell were you, boy? 6 targets. 2 catches. 33 yards. Look, Diggs shadowed Jefferson, and that's exactly what he allows. I love it. If you would have told me that's what he did, fine. Go ahead. Hawkinson had 2 brutal drops, and Jefferson was not the leading receiver. But hey, the defense only allowed 3 points. You gotta be happy with that as a Cowboys fan. Now, let me get to my real takes. So that's just the summary of the game. The Cowboys are not always going to play complete games where they're going to win by 37 points. You're not going to do that against the Chiefs. You're not going to do that against people like the Giants. You're not going to do that against people like the Bengals. You're not going to be doing that against the Bills. You're not doing that. However, what you could do is play complete games. Actual complete games. But they don't. And so my point is, they need to play like this. Even if they don't score 37, the offense needs to be good. Your special teams was absolutely amazing yesterday. They need to be amazing all the time. Only 1 missed penalty, fine. But the Cowboys played a perfect game. Now, look, there were a couple drops, of course, by Schultz, of course. But he had that block downfield, of course, and then the defense sacking Kirk Cousins right at the start of the game in the beginning. On their drive. Again, good game. What I'm saying, a great game, honestly. What I'm saying is, if you allow 3 points, 10 points, 6 points, whatever, 6, 10, 12. I would say less than 12, but whatever. If you allow very little, even 3, you're going to win every football game. You are. Because that's exactly what we've needed from the Cowboys. Is this a Super Bowl caliber team? If they play like this, yes. But if they play like they played last week, no. No, they wouldn't be. So again, I'm just saying they need to do a lot better. Like this, they need to do this in every other game. Quite frankly, they need to do this against Daniel Jones and the Giants, Saquon Barkley and the Giants. I'm pretty sure Saquon Barkley is in the Giants. If they're not, Oscar will correct me. I know he will. He'll text me or tell me in today's live stream. By the way, we're doing a live stream today. I will explain that at the end. Also, sports paper. Oh my God, I'm forgetting a lot. However, it was still a good game. I just want the Cowboys to play like this at all times. And by the way, we'd have more of a winning record. We might even get to at least the NFC East champion or the NFC championship. Not sure we'll get there this year. But if the Cowboys do play like they did yesterday, boom. Now, we are doing a live stream today at 1 p.m., baby. 1 p.m. We are doing a live stream. I will post it in the description for you. It'll also be in the cards. We are doing a live stream with Tyler Gillette, a guy who hasn't been on our show for over a year at least. And, of course, he's the Raiders, delusional Raiders or Traders fan. We will be tearing his ass apart. And we've got our guy, RTS with Oscar Montiel. Oscar Josue Montiel. Real Talk with Oscar Josue Montiel. Real Talk Sports with... However you want to call his channel. He doesn't even know, honestly. Okay, I always keep doing that. We're going to be doing a live stream. We're going to be talking about the Cowboys NFL Week 12 game. We're going to be talking the other 2 Patriots at, I think, Minnesota? I don't remember. We're going to be talking all of that. We're also going to be talking about the trash-ass Raiders. We're going to be talking about the Dodgers and the Yankees. We're going to be doing all of that. So if you're ready for that, you're ready, join us 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you don't miss this or any other video and live stream. Support us on PayPal, and we will see you next time, baby.